Many years in the past, I've attended different services at the Riemann family funeral homes here on the Mississippi Gulf Coast, and I've always been impressed with their professionalism and how they are in dealing with families and friends and everything. And I've always enjoyed my visits with Chad Riemann, talking about some of the different services that they provide. And we had a chat one time, Chad, about my personal preferences, what my plans were, and as far as what kind of service I wanted and everything. And you said, Jim, we've got a brand new place we're building over corner of Lemoyne and Washington Avenue. That's perfect, and that's where we are today. And he was absolutely right. How are you?
Thank you.
It's good to see you.
For having me.
Beautiful place.
Thank you very much.
It's absolutely beautiful. If you would tell us about this now.
We're very proud to have our newest facility open now, like you said, at the corner of Lemoyne Boulevard and Washington Avenue. And this facility was designed a little differently than some of our other facilities because of the contemporary environment we live in today, and in a contemporary area where we live. We thought about things a little differently, and so we put some new things in this building that we don't necessarily have in some of our others.
And that's one of the things that really, whenever you told me what you were doing, because of, my thoughts, my personal thoughts as to what I want to do, it just fit right in line perfectly. And a lot more people. I had a friend not too long ago that passed, and he kind of went along the same way. It was a non-traditional type thing. Had a private, well, not really a private, but one of those things where people come in and just basically talk about what a great, wonderful person that he was, and the life that they shared with him and everything. A celebration of life.
That's right.
And that's what I want. And this place is perfect for that.
Yes. When we designed the building, of course, we included a traditional chapel.
The chapel's beautiful too.
Thank you. We did include a traditional chapel, but in this facility, we included a multi-purpose room. And that room can either be used for a banquet style setting. It has its own audio and video capability. The traditional chapel has its own audio and video capability. So we're able to help more than one family at a time if it's necessary. But that banquet room also can serve as a reception center. And we're finding that a lot of times families don't necessarily have a place to go after the funeral to gather, which is customary in our area.
Right.
And so we have that facility now that's available to them, and it has a full warming kitchen and nice outdoor area. And if someone preferred to go outside and enjoy each other's company.
And that's one of the things, as I mentioned when I walked in here, I was just blown away, because it feels so comfortable down home. It's a place that you're going to feel comfortable in, and if you want to spend more time, you don't have some place to go to afterwards. You want to have your reception, come back after the graveside service, come back here. It's perfect for it. It really is.
Yeah. And you don't have to worry with cleaning and having big crowds at your home or at your church where your church family has to take care of it. We can do all that. Because
that could be overwhelming. If you have everybody over at your home afterwards, and then it seems like it's a good time then, but then everybody's gone and you're left with everything, and then that emptiness kind of comes back in again. Where here, you just kind of, everyone goes their separate ways.
That's correct, yeah. So the traditional side, our traditional chapel here, is set up to where we can have visitations, wakes. We can have the traditional funeral ceremony, and its own audio video capability to where we can show video memorials from families that we create for the family, or they can create them themselves and bring them in. And then, of course, the rest of the facility, if they choose that type of service, is open for them to use too. So we have the large kitchen and gathering area for them to do that while they're having a traditional type ceremony. The other thing that we offer here is cremation service, and there's only a couple of crematories here in this area, and so we have a program called Cremation Assurance, and you can learn a lot about cremation assurance. We developed that ideal and that program. It's on our website, which is riemannfamily.com. But basically what it is, it's a promise from us to you and your family that cremation would be done and be done the proper way, And the way we can guarantee that is that your loved one never leaves our care, because we do own and operate our own. And that's a very important thing
Yes, it
when
is.
somebody chooses cremation. This facility also has a memorial courtyard, and it will have a selection of headstones and other type of permanent memorials, so that when one comes in to make arrangements, they can take care of all of those decisions while the whole family is together at one time. And that's important to do too, while everybody's together.
And talking about the cremation, you have a selection of some of the urns that are available.
Yes.
Of course, there are more that you can see if you go over to your location. They're on Three Rivers Road at Dido Road. There's quite a few there. And also some different pictures of a lot of the different caskets that you have here as well that you can come in and, when you sit down for a consultation.
Right. Pre-planning is a big part of what we do, helping families. Probably half of the families that we do serve have some type of pre-planned agreement. And so that is a large part of what we do in helping get some of those decisions made beforehand, so that that burden isn't left on the rest of the family to make those decisions at such a difficult time. The other thing that with pre-planning is that most of those agreements are portable, which means that they can be used at another funeral home if you have pre-planned with someone else. So if there's a family in this area that would like to use this particular facility, we call it a pre-planned transfer, and it's very simple to do, and we honor those agreements.
Takes, what, about 30 minutes to do that?
If that, yes.
Sit down and make all the plans out with you.
That's right, yes, sir.
And whether it's this location, and you have how many locations?
We now have 5 locations in operation, and so we are conveniently located from the Diamond Head Kill area all the way through to this East Harrison, West Jackson area now.
And this is great. I mean, it's so convenient to whether, Latimer, Van Cleve, St. Martin, D'Iberville, which is where my wife and I live, Ocean Springs area, Goshen, just, Jackson County, and it's so convenient right off of I-10.
We're 2 red lights south of exit 50.
Beautiful, beautiful new location.
Thank you.
So thank you so much for having us over
thank you.
here.
Yes, sir.
It's great. If you'd like some more information, phone number's on your screen. If you'd like to make an appointment or just drop by sometime and take a tour of their new location here on the corner of Lemoyne and Washington Avenue, it is absolutely beautiful. Or any locations, sure there's one convenient for you. Let them bring peace of mind to you and your family, especially when it comes to doing some pre-need planning. They're the people that you need to talk to here on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. Riemann Family Funeral Homes.
Yes, sir.
They do truly make you feel like family.